That means it's pro, and it also means I have to listen to Rico. I know what this is. This
is fun.
No, this is what the stupid receipts is what this is.
This is fun.
It's receipt music.
Fun.
All right, go ahead.
Skinny joining us. All right, we'll move on without him. Over.
I mean, is he still hungover? Like, what is going on with this guy today?
He may be.
Go ahead.
Over, under, Lions victory this year, 11.5 games.
Wow. I'll go under. I'll say I think 11 is fair. I think when you try to get to 12 or 13, there may be no team in football who does that. I'll say under. I'll say 11-6.
I'll say under. They're going to win 10.
David, I'm with you. I think they'll win 10 games as well.
Kenny, your thoughts?
J-Mo. Oh, here we go.
Oh, he's back. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you. I know you were visiting the bar.
Yes, I was using stall number 3. I'll say over because it'll be 12, but not much more.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me add Kenny in. Kenny's over.
He's back.
J-Mo touchdowns this year. Over, under, 7.5.
Oh, whoa. Stop the clock. Under.
Are you sure you don't want over?
No, I mean 8, 9 touchdowns. That's like what the elite of the elite receivers do. I'll say under.
I'll say just under, but I think he gets a little bit closer than you might realize.
I agree.
Yeah.
You guys are so negative. Over.
Because I don't think he'll have 10 touchdowns?
It'll be 8.
Yeah, David, I'm teetering right there, but I think I'm going to go over. I'm going to go 8.
Let me ask this question because I did just answer. You just said touchdowns. You didn't say receiving. You didn't say
right, touchdown. So
okay.
If he runs it in on a jet sweep, touchdown.
Well, then I'd like to go over. I thought it was receiving. I'm sorry about that. I apologize.
Thank you for paying attention, David. Let me change it. Mike's going over. Kenny, are you going over as well?
No, I'm going to stay under because I think there's just too many weapons.
All right.
Only one ball to go around.
Over, under, longest field goal made for the Lions, 57.5 yards.
Under. They don't even like their kickers.
They don't, but they have one.
Under.
Who can.
Under.
They don't like their kicker. Absolutely under.
I understand what you guys are saying. They don't like their kicker, but he doesn't make 39 and under, but he makes the long. So I'm going over.
I'm going to go over as well because I could easily see setting up for a 58-yarder with 2 seconds to go before the half. You line them up, you kick the field goal, you take the 3 points. Jared Goff, passing yards over under 4,500.5.
Over. I mean, he had 4,500 last year. Might be the best offense in football. 14 of the 17 games are indoors? I'll go over.
I'll say under because I think this team is addicted to their own offensive line. They're going to try to run the ball a little bit more, so I'll take the under.
They go to Houston. They go to Indy. They will open up the roof, and it will affect Jared Goff. So I'm going to go under.
Wow.
Oh, you think they will do that? They can do that, David. You're right. Spite store. I'm going to go under as well. I think they're going to rely a lot on the running game, and I do wonder if Goff is going to stay healthy throughout the entire 17 games the way he has been. Jahmyr Gibbs, rushing yards, over, under, 999.5.
Under. If you're in a timeshare, if you're in this split backfield where Montgomery is still going to play a role, and to keep Jahmyr fresh, you don't want him having 25 touches. I'll say under. Really hard to have 2,000-yard backs.
I'm going to say under also because I feel like a lot, not all, but a lot of his yards are going to be through the pass game as well. So I don't see him going over that.
He was very close last year, and they had a very potent offense. I'm going to go over.
David, I'm going to go over as well because, remember, he didn't really have his breakout game until that Monday night game. So the first 6 games of the year, he was non-existent. I think that he takes over. He becomes the bell cow. Montgomery, His numbers fade. I'm going over. LaPorta, over under 899.5 receiving yards. Must have did a good job. Mike looks a little.
I'm not allowed to say you did a good job because then it's like, ooh, oh, Jim. But I'll say over. I mean, he might be the best tight end in football. And there's clearly a connection there. I'll say over.
I'll say over as well, especially relying on the yak. He's going to get some after the catch.
Under.
Any particular reason why?
No, not particularly. I just think that he's going to get his, just not that.
I'm going to go under as well, and the reason being is I think that J-Mo is going to be incorporated into this offense a little bit more. That's going to take away some yards from him. Hendon Hooker, game started, 0.5.
Under.
For the sake of my sanity.
Yeah, I'm
under.
not going to put that into the universe. We're not allowing it.
Mm-hmm.
Goff will play every game.
Mm-hmm.
So yet again, you all don't believe in the Detroit Lions. They will clinch early, and they will start Hendon Hooker the last game of the year. So over.
David, I'm with you. That I think the last game may be irrelevant. They're locked into their spot. So you know what? We're going to save him. Hendon, it's your time. He'll get one start this year. See? Didn't have to be injuries.
Gross.
Offensive Rookie of the Year. Who you got?
In football?
Yes.
Marvin Harrison.
No, in hockey. Yes, Marvin Harrison.
In hockey. Marvin Harrison?
Okay.
Just seems to be the safest bet, right? Probably put up 1,000 yards.
That's what I thought. And I think if you go onto FanDuel or other sports books, he's the popular favorite. I'll go Marvin Harrison also.
What about Malik Neighbors? Give me some hope.
I actually am going to go Malik Neighbors here. I was already, yes.
God, such an idiot.
Yeah.
Wow. So you guys aren't taking a quarterback?
Nah,
I am. I think he'll put up a lot of numbers. He may not win. Give me Bo Nix.
What?
Whoa, that's the quarterback you choose, not Daniels? Wow.
Yeah.
Bo
I said what I
Nix.
said. I think Bo Nix is going to put up numbers. He
All right.
may not win, but
We've heard the worst prediction of the fall. We got that right out of the way.
Thank you for
NFL
going way worse than my neighbor's selection.
My God.
Well, you know what? We'll find out in a few months who gets the last laugh.
I think we know right now.
Okay.
Bo Nix?
Yes. Why not?
This is either your greatest or worst prediction ever. There's no in between.
I swing for the fences. Okay. I'm sorry, Mike. I didn't check my email. Who was I supposed to pick?
Kenneth Walker's going to score on the first play of the drive. He's right.
He was right.
He nailed it.
This would be more impressive than that. Go ahead.
MVP of the league.
Mahomes. Had his worst year last year. There'll be a sympathy deal. He'll go and win it this year.
This league loves Lamar regular season, so I'm going to say Lamar.
Oh, I hate him.
I know, me too. I don't like it.
I'm going to go Joe Burrow.
Revenge tour.
Yeah.
I like that. Rico selecting Warren Moon.
No, I'm going to go Brock Purdy. No.
Bo Nix.
No, you know what?
Neil O'Donnell.
No.
Who are you selecting?
I'm going to go C.J. Stroud.
I don't hate it. I don't hate that at all.
Last game the Lions will play in. Not win, but the last game the Lions will play in.
The Super Bowl. You hater. Say it, Kenny.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, no.
I'm very scared. I'm
say
very
it with your
scared.
chest.
The Super Bowl! It's the last ounce of my voice that I can use today.
Right, just say it and be okay with failure. But just, it is Super Bowl or bust.
The wild card.
You know, I hope at some point one of your kids tells you they hate you.
David,
Honestly, what is wrong with you, David?
I'm going to go divisional round.
Oh, God in heaven. Kenny, we will carry the banner. Much like George Washington across the Delaware, you and I will represent this football team.
All right, we got time for two quick ones. Over, under, NFC North teams in the playoffs, 2.5.
Under. It'll be Lions and Pack. Bears will just miss.
Agree, under.
Yeah, under.
Okay, under as well.
Bo Nix.
Will the Chiefs three-peat?
No.
Yes or no?
No, on principle. No.
Absolutely not.
No. The minute
can't-
they said Taylor Swift's drawn up plays, I go, that's it. I've had enough.
Yeah, I can't live in a world with a three-peat. No.
Yeah, I'll make it a clean sweep. No as well.
Thank God. We need someone new winning this thing. Why not us?
But I have you losing in the divisional round, 97-1.
I hope Trent Williams falls down the stairs.